Praise the Lord, my brothers and sisters. We are back for the last segment of Anthony Miles, the Christian Reverse Mortgage Answer Man. This is an hour show today. We're on the last segment. 1-800-952-PRAY. 1-800-952-7729 is the number to always call me on. You will not be on the air, so don't worry about spreading your business. You will talk to me off the air. We're talking about this FlexPay Reverse, and this FlexPay Reverse is a game changer. We're talking if you already have a regular mortgage, a mortgage that you're making a payment on, and you're thinking about refinancing, you need to investigate this, what's called either the equity reverse or the FlexPay Reverse, as I like to call it, as a possible option for your refinance. Because we were talking about that in a FlexPay Reverse, you're allowed to make payments, just like in a regular mortgage, and every single payment you make will be credited to your mortgage. But at any point in time, if you need to alter the amount of payment is made, you can do so without any penalty whatsoever. So if you are used to making a $1,500 a month payment, you want to change it to a $1,000 a month payment. If you want to go $800 one month, $2,000 the next month, skip the third and fourth month, that's up to you because you control it. That's what the idea behind the whole flexible payment reverse is about. It's a regular mortgage that you are going to make payments on, but you have the control to alter those payments and how often they're made. So what we were talking about right before we got with that third segment was that when you make a payment at the bank and you send in that $1,500 to Bank of America and you go, oh my God, why did I send that in that quickly? Or I really wish I should have just sent in half, and I know I would have got hit with a late penalty, but I would have worried about it last month. Can I call them up and will they give it back to me? No way, Jose. That money's gone. Excuse me. You can't get that money back. It's impossible. But in a FlexPay Reverse, you can get that money back. What? Yeah, you can get that money back. Any payment, and here's how. Any payment you make, and this is how it's designed, and this is the beauty that just people don't understand. The FlexPay Reverse is designed like this, that any payment you make is going to get credited to your mortgage payment. So that mortgage payment's going to go down. The principal and interest is going to go down. But that same payment amount that you make, let's say it's $1,000, the bank is going to match that payment. And they're going to take that $1,000 payment you made and apply it towards the mortgage, but they're also going to credit you $1,000 and stick it in what's called a reverse mortgage line of credit savings account. Yes, it's kind of like, you know how people have those matching funds for retirement, like in a company they work for, and the employer says, hey, whatever you put in there, we're going to match dollar for dollar. We're going to match 50% of whatever you put in there for your retirement account. Exactly the same thing. The bank is going to match, though, dollar for dollar, exactly whatever payments you make, they're going to match it and put it over in this line of credit savings account for you. And then they're also going to give you 3 to 4% growth. That's phenomenal growth. You can't get that kind of growth on a CD. You can't get that growth from the 401 or IRA unless you keep it in there forever. Because if you have to take out your IRA early or your 401k earlier, you're going to get hit with that early withdrawal penalty. But in the FlexPay, or known as the equity reverse, FlexPay Reverse, every payment you made is matched dollar for dollar by the bank, credited to a savings account, a line of credit savings account that's going to collect interest at 3 to 4%. So imagine with Bank of America that you're with, if you were making these $1,000 a month payments, and after 12 months you've made $12,000 in payments towards your mortgage. That's great. Wouldn't it be great if Bank of America said, hey, you put $12,000 into your mortgage. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to take that same $12,000 and we're going to put it in a home equity line of credit for you, available. And we're going to put interest on there for you, not against you, for you. And you're going to collect 3 to 4% on that amount. You'd be like, that's great. Everybody would love that. But the bank doesn't do that. Why does the bank do that in a reverse mortgage? Remember the contract from the first segment we talked about. Whatever payment is made on your reverse mortgage, okay, whatever payment is made, remember how the contract works. The government insures the bank full payment of whatever they let you borrow. That's how it works. So if the bank lets you borrow more, or they increase and match the payments you've made and put it in a line of credit, and then you use it, that's guaranteed money. They're matching these payments. Okay, so follow me here. It's a little hard to explain and understand. But the reason they're matching that payment and putting it in a line of credit is because they're hoping and praying you're going to use it one day. They're hoping that $1,000 a month payment you've been making, that they've been matching for a year, that has become $12,000. They're going on the basis that you're going to need that $12,000 at some point in time. And if you need that $12,000, they're guaranteed by the federal government to be paid back on that amount and that interest that also accrued in your favor. That's how the contract works between them and the federal government. So you've got people now going, wait a sec, I can take $3,000 a month payments and I can put that into that towards my mortgage and knock it down. And my line of credit's going to increase by $3,000 plus 3 to 4% growth. That's a phenomenal retirement or any investment tool strategy that financial planners need to be looking into. It's a way for you to invest in your future risk-free because it's not played in the stock market. It's a bank interest return. It's like on a CD, it's like what the bank offers you on yours, which is mine, 0.35, but offering you 3 to 4% that you're going to get that's not played in the stock market. It's phenomenal. They want you to use that money though in the future. They're banking on, no pun intended, the bank's banking on that you're going to use that $12,000. Well, think after 5 years of making $1,000 a month payments. That's $12,000 a year. That's $60,000 that you've paid down towards your mortgage, that the bank is also matched and put into that line of credit savings account. That's collecting 3 to 4% growth. Next thing you know, 3 to 4% growth after those 5 years is not $60,000. You got $90,000 in there, or 75 or 85. But the bank's banking on you using that money, because if you use that line of credit, which you're allowed to do, and guess what? It's tax-free. Can you believe that? It's tax-free because it's a federal insured loan. But if you use that money, the bank is guaranteed to be paid back that money by the federal government no matter what. That's the catch. It's that federal insurance comes back again is the catch. It's awesome. They want you to use that money, and it's tax-free. That money is an investment tool. Think about it like this. You're 62. You've been making $1,000 a month payments for 10 years now. That's $12,000 a year times 10 years, $120,000 you pay down to your mortgage. But you also have in this line of credit $120,000 sitting there collecting 3 to 4% interest back on your money. That's like $180,000, $190,000 now. That's yours to use for your retirement. I would love that. I would love that for the last 2 years, the mortgage payments that I've been making to also have been credited to a savings account for my retirement. Because at 72 years old now, because you've been doing it for 10 years, you've got this unbelievable nest egg that has properly prepared you for a successful retirement and an enjoyable retirement, a financially stress-free retirement. You can't get that anywhere else. You need to definitely look into the FlexPay Reverse. If you know somebody who's at least 62 and they're talking about refinancing, also remember this. Age-wise, you're 62, you're refinancing for a 30-year mortgage, you're going to be 92. Do you really still want to be making $1,000 a month payments or $1,500 a month payments when you're 92, when it's going to be paid in full? No. What I would rather have is for 10 years to have made that payment and accrued this huge $180,000 savings account that the bank matched and collected 3 to 4% growth interest tax-free in my favor, and then go, wow, I already paid 10 years down on my mortgage, so my home's like really paid down, and I got this huge nest egg of $180,000, $190,000 of tax-free money. I can really enjoy life. I can go on those cruises. I can do repairs to my home. I can take care of my family. I can help my kids out. I have prepared myself to have the most successful retirement possible. All because somebody told me the truth. If you're a financial planner and you want more information about this, call me. And if you're an attorney, call me, and I will tell you as much information as you need to know. This is what I do at my seminars. This is what I do at the senior centers, because this is valuable information that people just don't care explaining to you. But remember, as your Christian reverse mortgage answer man, I'm explaining it to you without any strings attached. No obligations. I'm not telling you to do it. I'm not saying you got to go through me even. I'm informing you, and I'm educating you on something that you need to know, because it's the right thing to do. It's the right thing to do, and it's what the Lord's put me here on. I really believe helping seniors out. I help people with their taxes. If you don't know about the senior homestead, not just the homestead, but the senior homestead tax deduction, that cuts your taxes like in half. So if you don't know about that and you're at least 65, it's a one-page application. Don't pay somebody crazy amount to do it. Call me and I'll help you out with it for free. If you're in DC and you have a reverse mortgage, refinancing through me, 0 closing costs. I'm telling you, I'm doing stuff that everybody can do. But will they do it? No. But as Christ is the focal point in my life, I'm trying to live my life how he is telling me to. And that means informing you and educating you with what you need to know to make the best of your situation. I'm going to be blessed. Acts 20:35. The blessing is giving, not receiving, because I'm going to be tremendously blessed. 1-800-952-PRAY, 1-800-952-7729. Anthony Miles, your Christian reverse mortgage answer man. Pass that number on to anybody who could use it, just even for free information. You want to ask me one question, then you're done? That's it. God bless you. Go out and make it a good one. Let people see Jesus in your eyes. God bless.